Welcome delegates to our 2021 ASIJMUN conference. We know an online conference is not ideal, but we as a secretariat have done our best to curate an enjoyable experience for you all. We have full confidence that you will be able to navigate the challenges of being online, just as you will navigate the global challenges presented in your committees.
We have worked hard to organize this conference and are excited to have all of you here. We hope that today will be fun and engaging.
And now, we would like to introduce our guest speaker and our head of school, Dr. Jim Hardin.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to ASIJ's first annual Model United Nations Conference. My name is Jim Hardin, and it is my privilege to serve as ASIJ's head of school. I first want to give a very warm welcome to all of the delegations from other schools joining us today. I know that we have delegates from St. Mary's and K International School and Hiro Gakuen, and I think we even have one student from Yokohama International School. So welcome and thank you for joining us. I also want to give a shout out to my own students from ASIJ. Your decision to be part of something like MUN is an important one. It says a lot about your values, your priorities, your worldview. It tells me that you want to be part of a solution, and I want you to know that I so respect that, and I applaud your decision to be part of this today. I also want to say thank you to the sponsors from all of the schools, because without you, an event like today simply would not happen. So thank you, Courtney Carrion, thank you, Shane Prairie, and thank you to all of the other sponsors from other schools. I'm sorry I don't know your names, but I do know that you make a huge difference for the kids that are part of your clubs in your respective schools. I wanted to say a little bit about what I see as the value of something like MUN and what I hope that you'll learn from today. I think over the last year, if there's anything that we've learned from the COVID-19 pandemic, it's that the world truly is interconnected and interdependent. Unfortunately, I think the world that all of you are going to enter as adults has become dangerously divided. I think intolerance and bigotry have become all too common. I think, unfortunately, there's a fundamental lack of civility sometimes, the inability to communicate effectively in the world. I also think that even words like diplomacy and compromise, they've also almost become disparaged in our modern media and in our culture. And I think that's dangerous. But if I have hope for the future, it really is with students like you. It's students who choose to be part of something like MUN. Students who look at the world and they know they didn't create the problem, but they're willing to be part of the solution. They're willing to be accountable for things and challenges and problems that they didn't create themselves. And I want you to know that your decision to be part of MUN is an important one for precisely that reason. Your decision to be part of something like talking about religious intolerance, talking about militarization in the Arctic, all of those things I think are really important. I think if there's one piece of advice that I would give all of you is that don't look at your conversations and your work on resolutions today as a zero-sum game. I think all too often people look at debate as a zero-sum game. And what I mean by that is for every winner, there has to be a loser. And I think the genius of the United Nations is that it's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to find shared common values that make compromise and make diplomacy possible. So as you go into all of your conversations today, look for that. Look for those opportunities where you can establish that your worldviews are not so very different from the various country delegations that you're playing. Seek to understand your shared values. So once again, thank you so much for being part of this. I think it really does say so much about each one of you. and I genuinely applaud your decision to be part of this. And I wish you the best in all of your conversations. I know that you're all going to do a fantastic job today. So thank you very much and best of luck.
Thank you, Dr. Hardin, for your inspirational words. We are confident that all of you will become positive change makers in the world.
We wish you all a productive and fruitful debate and hope you have a meaningful experience. With that, we release you to go into your committees and declare ASIJMUN 2021 officially in session.